All right, a little over 2 miles in. I just want to pull up my phone and say something. It's always the start that feels the hardest. When I got out of bed this morning, put my shoes on and walked out the door, I was like, damn, 5 miles sounds awful. And you know, you kind of put on the shoes, your bones crack, you feel sore, start to run, you feel like ass. And you know, all of a sudden, kind of after that first mile, when my watch lets me know that I've gotten to 2 miles, I'm feeling good. I feel like I can go for a while. 5 seems so doable right now. If I had to run more than that, I'd be feeling fine. Just start. Because that's honestly the hardest part. Once you get in that flow state, once you're going, not so bad. And you start to enjoy it rather than loathe it. All right, I'll see you at the end of this. Peace. There we go. 5 miles, 8:30 pace. Right around what I'm looking at. There we go. Long run of the week is done. It's only 5 miles this week. It was 7 last week, but it's pulling back a little bit because next week's gonna be 9, which will be the farthest I've ever ran. And honestly, that's getting into stepping up my game territory in terms of nutrition. Once I get to like that 8, 9, 10 mark, I probably need to start having some type of liquid carbs before I run, or like a gel during my run to kind of keep out performance, so I have carbs to burn. This is all stuff I'm very new to when it comes to running. I have a little bit of a nutrition background, a little bit of a knowledge base, but when it comes to running, I'm very new to it. So I have to figure that part out. But that's something I'm going to start experience with. Today is end of an era. I'm finishing my internship, which means I don't have work at 7 a.m. anymore after today. It's like 6 a.m. right now. That run started at like 5:15. So I got to get ready to go. But that means no more 5 a.m. runs. I can't imagine I have any reason to really do that from here on out on the rest of prep. So yeah, there goes my superiority complex going through the day knowing that I ran at 5 a.m. But yeah, so no more of that, but I'm really excited for that because that means I'm going to be able to sleep more. I mean, my best nights now, I'm getting like 6 hours of sleep, which is not ideal. I'd like to have 7.5, 8. So, you know, that'll be helpful moving forward. And then the other thing I wanted to touch on is my diet right now. It's kind of all over the place, you know. Last 2 weeks of work, last 2 weeks of seeing my friends here at home before I move away. There's a lot of just crappy food flying around that I want to eat and enjoy with my friends, so I've kind of accepted that the last few weeks. I'm by no means perfect in my diet, and you know, I woke up this morning at 200 pounds, and you know, a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago, maybe even less, gotta figure out when that was, I was down to like 185. So I've gained a good amount of weight. But when I go to Charlotte and I'm on my own, I'm cooking all of my own meals, I'm buying all of my own groceries, and living by myself, my diet should be very locked in. And then combine that with the lots of calories being burned and high activity of marathon prep, I think I'll lose weight pretty fast, and I'll have about 14 weeks of that before I run the marathon. And that's going to be a tough balance between, you know, wanting to get leaner and wanting to lose some weight, but also being fueled enough for these workouts to perform and train well and then run the marathon well. But I think I'll be able to do it. I think with the extra activity I'll be having, just eating clean is going to make this weight fly off of me. And, you know, hopefully I'm running this marathon like sub 190 body weight. you know, maybe even lighter. That would be great because I'm feeling flabby right now. But yeah, that's about it. That's about all I got for today. That was week 3 marathon prep done. It's only Friday, but Saturday is kind of like supposed to be cross training, which I just lift, and Sunday's a rest. So that's all the running for this week. Week 3 done. Probably check back in Monday. That'll be my last week home. And then after week 4, week 5 and on, it's gonna be in Charlotte. All right, peace, happy hunting.